Hi friends, welcome to Sri Chaitanya. This is Uma Shankar, All India IIT Coordinator of Sri Chaitanya. Friends, so far we have concentrated the detailed analysis of J Advanced Maths Paper 1, Paper 2, Physics Paper 1 also. Now we are now concentrating the detailed analysis J Advanced 2020 Physics Paper 2. And this information is very useful for JE 2021 aspirants, because with this knowledge you can understand what concepts that I have to practice before going to the examination or in your daily preparation also, and which topics they are focusing more. Because with this information, if you are changing the strategies, then automatically you can improve very well in your regular examinations as well as in the final examinations. So in this aspect, I am doing my level best for giving the beautiful information for you. I hope you will enjoy this one. And coming to my friends, as a paper model, and this time they have conducted the question paper, paper 1, mathematics, 66 marks per each and every subject. Mathematics 66 marks, physics 66 marks, chemistry 66 marks, total 198 marks they have conducted the examination for paper 1. Of that, there are 3 sections: section 1, section 2, section 3. Section 1 is a straight objective, section 2 is more than one answer type, section 3 is a numerical value. In section 1 they have given 6 questions and maximum mark was 18. Section 2 again 6 questions, maximum mark was 24, and section 3 is numerical value, maximum mark was 24. Here the beauty of this particular paper is, in the section 2 there is more than one answer type of questions, they are giving partial marks. And if anybody has written wrongly attempted, then he will lose the marks with the -2. That is the only disadvantage with the section 2. And of course, in a straight objective, for right answer, it is +3, and for wrong answer, wrongly attempted, this one -1, for no attempt, 0 mark. And there is no negative mark at all for numerical value questions. And see, there is a difference between numerical value and integer. Numerical value, you can get the answer in the decimals, and if you are getting after point more than 2 decimals, you have to truncate and you have to write the answer only up to 2 decimals only. These are the instructions already they will mention in the question paper, you need not worry. And of course, physics paper was conducted for how many marks? 66. Maths 66, physics 66, chemistry 66, total 198. This is about paper 1. Coming to paper 2, this is paper 2. Again, in paper 2 also there are 3 sections. Section 1 is what? Integer type. Section 2, just like in paper 1, more than one answer. Section 3 is numerical value. First time in the history of JEE Advanced, in single paper, numerical as well as integer type of questions, combination oriented paper, they had given in paper 2. And moreover, there is no loss, there is no problem with the section 3, because for right answer plus 4 marks, for wrongly attempted question, only 0. Whereas in section 1, for right answer it is +3, for wrongly attempted, -1 is there. And of course, just like in paper 1, in section 2, since there are more than one answer type of questions, so partial marks are there. That is very important. Anyhow, even paper 1, for each and every subject 66, 66, 66, total is 198. Similarly, paper 2 is also they have conducted for 198. Altogether, they conducted the examination for 396. See, my friends, this same type of model they may not repeat even in 2021 also. They will change. That is the important and beauty of JEE Advanced examination. Forget about all these things. If you are good at the subject and if you are confident on learning the principles and chapters thoroughly, with the help of the expert or experienced faculty of Sri Chaitanya, then everything becomes very easy for you. Why? Because before solving any problem or while discussing any subject, our people, our team, they are doing like this kind of analysis also. They are doing this kind of post-mortem, and this information is very useful for all, even for slow learner to topper also. They'll understand, okay, the beauty of the question is this one, and how to practice these many number of models. One can understand it very easily. Now coming to paper 2 analysis. See, my friends, this is about question number 1. And of course, here in question number 1, this is the question comes under a topic what? Ray optics. This is the question comes under the topic ray optics, and the subtopic in this particular question is refraction at a plane surface. So this is the topic, ray optics. Subtopic is refraction at a plane surface, and first question is really a googly for you because it is a difficult question, a somewhat difficult question. And this comes under what? This is an integer type of problem, section 1. And the remark on this particular one is, the question based on image formation by non-parallaxal rays, slightly vague as distance of eye is not mentioned, can be solved only by taking it to be very far. That is the only remark. So my friend, than question, you please concentrate on this remark. This is very, very costly. No institution is giving this kind of information for you. Be careful that. The remark is, if anybody is concentrating, if anybody is considering this kind of assumptions, they are using that, then only they can solve. Otherwise, the problem is difficult. Yes. Other than Sri Chaitanya students, majority of the people, they felt this as very difficult. Of course, even some students of every institution, they consider this as what? Difficult. This is the opinion from the student side. Now, coming to question number 2. Now, read this question very properly. And this is the question coming under chapter what? Fluid mechanics. And the subtopic is what? Bernoulli's theorem. It's a very favorite theorem. And straight question also. Several times questions were repeated, especially in Bernoulli's theorem. Even this point also I have mentioned in our previous video. Just watch our previous video. Now, the majority of the opinion from all the students across the country and from our students also, this as a difficult question. But the remark of this problem is, flow will be laminar only in frame of train. Those students have done such problems in context of aerodynamics lift. It may be slightly tricky to set this idea. See again, please people should note down this point. This is the main concept on this particular problem. Otherwise, getting this idea is very difficult. If you got this idea in the examination hall, then you can solve this immediately. That is the only advantage with this problem. Otherwise, the problem becomes what? Difficult. Now, coming to question number 3. Of course, this question is on which topic? Capacitors. And the subtopic is what? Parallel plate capacitors. And here, majority opinion is easy. Easy means what? Here, it is a straightforward application. And application of what? Millikan's oil drop experiment. In parallel plate capacitor, under which concept they have asked this question, framed this question? Millikan oil drop experiment. So, if anybody is thorough with that one, they can solve this problem very easily. That is about question number 3. Now, coming now to question number 4. Question number 4, the chapter is under again fluid statics. The first question is fluid dynamics, it is fluid statics. And again here, it is buoyant force. Buoyant force here, it is also very easy question. And here again, the remark is what? It is straightforward, buoyant force concept. So, if you are thoroughly solved the concept of buoyant and the applications of buoyant, the problem becomes very easy. So, need not worry about this one. And it comes under what? Numerical integer type of question, section 1. Okay. Now, this is about question number 5. Now, coming to question number 5, this question is coming under topic what? Electrostatics. And here in the electrostatics, it is again the subtopic is what? Electric dipole. And of course, in electric dipole, again, majority of the people, they consider this as a difficult question. The remark on this one is conceptual question on based on interaction energy of dipole and point charge. So here, this is a conceptual question. If anybody has that idea, what is the reaction, what is the interaction between the energy of dipole and point charge? If anybody understand it properly, then only you can solve. Otherwise, the problem becomes very difficult for them. So, this is about question number 5 in section 1 of paper 2, JEE Advanced in Physics. Now, coming to question number 6. Also, this is also what? Under numerical value problem. Now, coming to question number 6, you see the length of the problem. Because of that length only, one can scared with the physics itself. But don't worry. If you have read the problem properly, problem is somehow very easy for you. Of course, they asked the question under what? Thermodynamics. And of course, it comes under what? Again, the subtopic is what? Ideal gas equation. And majority of the students, they consider it as easy because it is a straightforward question. So, Of 6 questions, 2 are difficult and remaining are, of course, they are difficult. If you got the idea, then if they become easy, otherwise they are difficult. So relatively, when compared with the paper 1, paper 2, all majority of the questions are in a difficult mode, especially in section 1. Now coming to section 2, which is more than one answer type. Of course, again, see the length in the question. Due to that length only, it becomes very difficult. Some people feel like that because they're not even put interest on reading the question also properly. That is also very disadvantage. First, you have to practice this kind of questions very carefully. Otherwise, even in your 2021 preparation also, you will lose the marks. Of course, my friends, this question comes under what? Fluid statics and rehaptics. See, so far they are asking the questions under single topic. But this is the question they have constructed on 2 topics, a linked question. One is fluid statics and another one is what? Rehaptics. So the subtopic on this particular one is rotation of the container and refraction at current surface. See, they have mixed the 2 principles. One is what? Rotation of the container and refraction at current surface. And based on this one, of course, the remark is what? It is a mixed concept of fluids and optics. Slightly complex manipulations is needed to derive the given expression. Only it takes time. Due to the length in the question solving the problem, only students have faced this as what? A difficult question. This is the opinion of majority of the students. This is about what? Question number 7. Now coming to question number 8. Again, see the length of the problem. And of course, this problem is coming under circular motion and the subtopic is what? Centripetal motion. So it is the topic is circular motion and subtopic is a centripetal force, and here the remark is a straightforward question and it is an easy question. See, 2 problems are easy, 2 problems are difficult, like that only they have constructed. Not all problems are easy, not all problems are difficult. If you have focused and selected problem, if you are concentrating on the selected problems also, you can score wonders, you can do wonders. Okay, so this is about question number 8. Now coming to question number 9. Again, this question, this is coming under rotational motion, and of course here the subtopic is collisions. Okay, and here the remark on this particular question is straightforward question, and majority of the people they consider it as easy. See, my friends, in a previous paper also the questions which they asked from rotational dynamics, they are easy. Because in IIT examination, everybody, they are solving very difficult problems, especially in rotation dynamics or some chapters of electromagnetic induction. Of course, in electromagnetic induction like of topics, they ask very good, they have constructed very totally innovative problems, whereas in rotation dynamics first time they are giving very easy questions. Okay, this is an important point to remember. So my friends, this is the straightforward question and people's opinion is what? It's a easy question. Now coming to question number 10. Again, here every option is very, very important. One should focus on every option very carefully. And here, my friends, it comes under what? Atomic physics. And the subtopic on this particular chapter 1 is what? X-rays. And of course, the remark on this particular question is it is also straightforward question and it is also easy. And it comes under what? More than one answer type of questions. Okay, now coming to question number 11. Here, question number 11 is on what topic? Electrostatics. And the subtopic is what? Dielectric constant. See, the subtopic is what? Dielectric constant. And in this particular subtopic, it is a straightforward calculation and conceptual clarity needed to solve. This is important, my friends. If you are not understanding the concepts clearly, then the problem is again difficult for you. So if anybody has that conceptual clarity, problem becomes very easy. This is another important point. Now coming to question number 12 in section 2. Now it is also coming under kinematics, and of course the subtopic on this one is non-uniform motion. So this problem chapter question is under kinematics and subtopic is non-uniform motion. And of course the opinion on this problem is, the remark is a very straightforward question and it is an easy question. Whenever a question is given under straightforward, no doubt for JEE aspirant students, that becomes very easy question. This is about question number 12. Now question number 13, this comes under what? Numerical value, last section. So no negative marks are there, for right, plus 4. Now, read this question properly. And of course, my friends, this is under thermodynamics chapter. And of course, this time very good questions they asked in thermodynamics. Please don't neglect the chapter. It is very easy also. Not it won't take that much of time for practicing this even in our preparation. And of course, in thermodynamics, they have constructed this question under adiabatic process. Okay, they have constructed the question under adiabatic process. In adiabatic process, of course, it is a straightforward question. Whenever it is straightforward, automatically the question becomes what? Easy. So easily you can get 4 marks. Now coming to question number 14 in section 3, of course, in numerical value, again the question comes under what? Current electricity, and the subtopic is what? Temperature coefficient. Here they have constructed the question under temperature coefficient, and the opinion on this particular problem is a straightforward question, but conceptually easy but lengthy in the calculation. That is the tricky point. So on paper, if you are putting every step on paper, it takes time. It requires some more calculation. That is the only reason some people they may lose the time. They miss that time also. Due to that, they with the confusion and all, they will do mistakes. They are doing mistakes in the next problems. But opinion on this particular problem is what? Moderate. Now coming to question number 15. And of course, my friends, this is question number 15. This comes under what? Capacitors. And in capacitors, the subtopic is what? Energy stored. So particularly in capacitors, they have constructed the question on energy stored subconcept. And here, the remark on this particular problem is, again, as I said previous, conceptually easy, but calculation point of view only in length. So automatically it becomes what? Moderate. So sometimes what happens, because of the lengthy calculation only, problems are what? Moderate. Not problems are totally different or so total something. Due to the length in calculation, solving procedure, etc. Because of that concept only, they become moderate. Okay. Now coming to question number 16. And of course, my friends, this is from electricity. Again, see how many questions they have asked, especially in electrostatics and total electricity part of second year. And again, this question they have constructed on what? Bulk modulus. They have constructed the question under what? Bulk modulus. And of course, the remark on this particular problem is straightforward. See, whenever the question is straightforward, obviously the question, my opinion on this particular question is what? Very easy. So my friends, question number 17. If you have gone through this particular question, again, this is also, they have given from electromagnetic induction. See, majority of the questions, if you go verify the paper, majority of the questions are coming under what? Electricity chapter only. Electricity means electrostatics and electrodynamics, current electricity, EMI, etc., etc. Now, the subtopic is what? Mutual inductance. They have asked, they constructed the question on what? Mutual inductance. And here, again, see what happened? For the first time, they are asking the coupled inductors. See, this is a new concept. Again, you need to practice. And you have collect all those kind of problems. And slightly ambiguity as the relative orientation of winding of two inductors is not explicitly. This is the entirely new topic. See, in the paper 1 and paper 2, only 2 questions are of this model. Rest of things are what? Within the knowledge only. And some of the questions based on the tricky ideas. And the rest of the questions are what? On solving paper, on solving on paper, it takes time. But they are within our syllabus only. And it is really a tough question. Now coming to question number 18. Coming to question number 18, of course, my friends, it comes under what? Heat transfer. And the subtopic on this particular one is Newton's law of cooling. This also again I mentioned in our previous video. And here the remark one is a straightforward question. As I said, straightforward, immediate what? It is an easy question. So my friends, see, for Sri Chaitanya's IIT advanced standards are immaterial for us because we have been exposed, our students, to different varieties of problems. Because of our paper standards, across the country we are collecting all that information from our experienced faculty, we are giving that one. Our papers are just sufficient. I can say confidently that more than 60 to 70% of questions were similar models were reflected in final advanced as well as in the JEE mains examination also. That's why in Sri Chaitanya in 2020 we got all India ranks in mains as well as in advanced in open category only. Soon we are going to start very beautiful batches. And regarding this, if you have any queries, you just verify, ask the nearest Sri Chaitanya campuses, they will guide you. If you like this one, you please subscribe my channel, Umashankar channel, and we will meet in the next video with the detailed analysis and the solutions of chemistry paper 1. Okay, thank you once again.